Big old pile of nasty rubble.
Fourth crop hay has officially begun. Hello and happy day. Welcome to New Age Custom Farming. If you're new here, we are a custom farming operation in Wisconsin, and I just got done with the second day of farm camp. Avery has been plugging away at some projects, which he didn't film them at all today, but I'm going to have him do a little update later on. He said once all our guys who work for us leaves, he'll film some stuff. But now that camp is over for the day, I'm gonna go check on some calves, make sure they're drinking like I had to do the other day. Clean the robot. It's been working good ever since we got it fixed from our tech the other day, so that's great. And yeah, let's just get after it for the afternoon. One experiment and activity I'm having our farm camp kids help with actually is getting a bricks reading. So it basically tests the concentration of what you, that doesn't look like it's sealed down very good. I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, distracted. So they will put milk samples from the different stanchions into this, and then we do a bricks reading, which is basically trying to figure out the concentration of the milk, because I am curious if if it's not giving them the right concentration of milk, and that's why we're seeing some of the issues we've been seeing in our calves. So we got this from our vet, and then our vet is coming tomorrow during farm camp and bringing an ultrasound so the kids can kind of see what that looks like. So I want the kids to do this experiment before the vet comes, because I have to give this back to the vet because he's let us borrow it for a very long time. So this is a pen that the campers come into to give their electrolytes in the morning, and we have several calves, these ones, who haven't drank yet or still need to drink. Come on. Action, boy.
Right. This is what I'm currently working on here.
This is our after hours project.
After hours off the clock project, if you will. So the only progress I've made is on these steps. So I got them actually getting pretty darn close to being done. I just got to put the last few braces in, but I've got them so we can flip them up when you're going down the road. I gotta make a railing right here, and then I think I'm gonna make a little pin that holds them up off of that.
As somebody who frequently is the one who lifts the stairs up of one, I would highly recommend we make sure that it's very easy for the lifter upper to lift it up from inside.
From inside, you want it lifted up?
Yes, because when I have my farm camp kids, and I recreate how this is, am I allowed to stand on it?
No. You're not allowed to stand on it yet.
Why
It
not?
doesn't have any bracing.
Not even the top one?
Well, the top one's the one with no bracing.
Not even this?
Yes, you can stand on that.
Okay.
You can actually probably step on the top step, gently. Very concerned.
Okay, so here I am. I get on people hard, a little bit more gracefully than that, because
You should probably film your face. Yeah.
there's
Hold on.
work.
Okay, wow, there we go. 0.5. That's the answer.
And I'm like facing my people, welcome to the farm, blah, 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 blah. And then before I tell your grandpa, I say, all right, Hank, let's go. I have to pull up the stairs. So I usually have to lean down or pull up a rope. The people hauler we've been using lately has a rope. Very easy to pull up. The one before that, I had to
Reach over and do it. Well, that's because the guy running the tractor normally is supposed to be putting up the ramp.
I had to get like this. Yeah, well, Hank's not gonna do that. We're not gonna make Hank do it. I had to get like this. I had to
Try and pull it.
really hope. No, I don't want to. I'm rather afraid I would fall through. I'd have to really give it some gumption, some muscle, and get it up. The last one we have right now, we're using, has a rope.
Yeah.
Easy. And then
Well, that's not really in my design right now.
it better be, because at least 3 times a summer I do this. And then I pull it up and I'm like, all right, Hank, ready to go. takes off.
Okay.
And then
You gotta put it down. Yeah, I get it.
we do.
I trust me, I get it.
Do our little tour. Here's the shop. Nobody likes to be in there because it means you have to work on stuff. But it's air conditioned, so it's really nice. Here's our big machines. There's a combine.
Yeah, we get it.
Then you go around. You go over the scale. Then you pulls up to the calf barn, and then I'm like, all right, Hank, you can stop here. Then I have to let it down.
All right. I thought about putting it on an electric cylinder like we've got our hoods, and then you could push a button and do it, but maybe that might be in the future because this project's getting a little out of hand already.
That'll be perfect.
We'll see. Maybe I'll just tie a rope for you to pull it up.
Hank Van Du is not really the most agile. He's a great tractor driver.
Right.
When he's sitting on the tractor.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be getting up and down.
What if I put like a boat cleat on the railing?
That's what the other one has.
Okay. We'll see.
It has a rope and a boat cleat, and then you pull it up, and then you
We'll see what I can come up with. All right.
She needs a little bit of massaging, but oh yeah, baby. Damn, son.
Mason and I kind of got a weird little project going on here. Oh, Emily's waving. There, she made her cameo. Like I said, we got a weird little project going on here. We got this pile of concrete that's been sitting in our way for about 15 years. Kind of over here by our bunkers. It's actually an old silo that we took, that we took down years ago. And then it's, because there was a pile of concrete there, everybody thought, oh, that's where we put all our old rubble concrete. So it's gotten bigger over the years, and we've got kind of a washout going on up on the hill. So I want the concrete out of my way down here, and we need to stop the washout. So I'm scooping it up right now to make room for some haylage that we want to put right here and just get it out of our way. It's just, it needs to go. It's time for it to go, but it's taken a long time, a lot of scoops. So this is what we're kind of working with here. Big old pile of nasty rubble. Right where I'm sitting right now is where it kind of started, like right there. So I've got it probably 3/4 gone. Taking a long time, man, because I got to haul it way up. Well, you can't see them right now, but way up clear across the farm on top of the hill is where it's going. And Mason's up there with the backhoe, kind of tossing it in the washout because it's on the other side of a fence. So that's what we got going on today.
Well, you know what that means. Fourth crop hay has officially begun. Well, the final day of farm camp is over. I have little kids here tomorrow, but speaking of fourth crop hay being started, one of the camp activities I have for the kids is I have a little square foot that they can throw out into an alfalfa field to check the alfalfa stand. Well, in our June farm camp, the alfalfa field had been cut the week before, so it was super easy to do. This week, it was right before fourth crop started, so as you can imagine, it is a very tall hay. So I really wish I would have been able to mow that field before the kids, but oh well.
Checking it over, just pulled the injectors and had one come a little bit loose. I checked them all, took the lines off. Made sure everything was tight and good. You know, they come loose. Everything comes loose all the time. Checked the filter, looked good. Found a toggle switch.
This filter?
Yep.
That's filter check?
Yep. Good. Yep. And found a rocker switch. We have an electric oil pump to pre-lube the motor before you start it, so you're not starting it with no oil in it. And the switch was bad. It worked until today.
At least we realized it didn't work here, not at the pole.
Right. Well, you don't have to have that, but it's better to have it. You know, and everything seems all right. So we'll find out. Island Saturday.
Let her rip.
Yep, let her rip.
Okay, it is a few hours later because I had to run to Madison to buy a bunch of expensive fake flowers for stuff to use for our wedding. I know you guys don't really care about our wedding, but that's what I was doing. Back now because I still have some calves that I want to check on, feed up, and then do my sifter cleaning. And then calling her a day. Like you just saw, Greg is in the shop right now looking over the Tomcat. Avery is still working on that old people hauler of ours. And then we are going pulling this weekend. So, and then Avery has a custom bagging job he's doing this weekend, I do believe. So, fourth crop hay has started. Then we'll go into chopping. Chopping corn, I should say. Chopping corn. Well, Avery and I forgot to finish the video last night. I realized that while I'm on my run. So, I'm up here on the prairie right now. As I was running, chopper drove past me, field truck drove past me, all of that stuff. So, and it ran past multiple hay fields that were down. So, in the next video, you'll have chopping fourth crop hay, cleaning calf barn duties today, and a tractor pull. So get ready. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.